Hello everybody. Patrick here, and today we are continuing our look into the NBK, not KOTF engineering with long haul. I keep forgetting that I have my makeshift stand out right now. Anyway, here we have long haul, or dump truck as he's called in the set. Yeah, this guy is definitely one of my favorites. He's not the favorite, but he is, top half of the set for me. Which is weird, because he makes part of the lower half. But yeah. You do have storage for the combined mode chest plate, as well as his gun. But let's take off the chest plate for right now. We'll look at this more when we get into Devastator. But yeah, here he is in dump truck mode. Now, he's the only one I have, a real scale problem with. Because if you look here, he has a staircase on him. However, he's smaller than Mixmaster. He should be, easily at least twice his size. But it's for robot mode at scale, so, yeah. Anyway, that being said, he has some really nice details on him. The gas tanks are gone because of, the changes they made to the transformation, but, and yeah, it looks kind of a little unsightly, but, oh well. Also, this panel is extremely loose. But yeah. Here he is with the Combiner Wars version. The downscaled Combiner Wars version. I want to make that clear. This is the downscaled version. But yeah, yeah, I do think this guy should have been twice as big as he is. That being said, he is still a major improvement in every other way than this guy. This guy, I think, has scale down, but this guy has everything else down. Here he is with the DX9 version, which the DX9 scale worked well, because in G1, these guys were not supposed to be, giant versions of the construction vehicles. They were supposed to be smaller, as given by the fact that, Scrapper and Bone Crusher didn't have closed canopies like just about every new version of them does. They had open canopies. And, as you can see, this is the whole door. So, yeah. These guys were not supposed to be as massive as they are depicted now. They were supposed to be smaller construction vehicles, but whatever. I already showed him with Mixmaster, so here he is with Scrapper. Yeah, as you can see, again, he should be a lot bigger. But, again, that's really my only gripe with this set. Well, not my only gripe with the set. It's really my main gripe with this guy, is he should be bigger. Here he is with Prime, G1, Universe Prime, which I think is actually still too big for this guy. But anyway. But yeah. And here he is with Reactivate Prime. Yeah, now this definitely doesn't work that well. But, you can still, do that Skybound, that one panel in Skybound where, he just comes and wrecks Optimus's shit. But yeah. So, one sec, I need to cross my legs the other way. Ow. Again, I'm working on the floor on my nightstand, or my bedside table, because my normal recording table is kind of occupied right now, so. But yeah. Anyway, let's get this guy into combine mode. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come back here and remove his gun. Make sure you keep this gun. If you have to choose only one of their guns to keep this one. It is not necessarily integral, but very much helps in combine mode. So set it off to the side. I'm going to come in here, lift these sections up, and bring the combine mode tabs out. Flip these back, or push these back down. Come over here, bring these down, rotate, bring them all the way down. These little sections will tab in right here. Or at least they're supposed to. Kind of a loose tab, but whatever. Like that to make the thighs. You are going to want to come right here, untab, untab. You want to kind of bring the arms out a little bit so you have clearance to bring the section down. Now, we are going to raise the camera. So, what you're going to want to do here is, let's get the arms in position. Kind of rotate them like this. Make sure they're slid in. This tab right here will go into the slot right here. And if you want, you can, fully fold the bucket up. I find that it bumps into the other side if it's like this, so I just bring it more out like this. Tap that in place. Boom. Come back to the front. Lift this section up. Bring this crotch section up. And rotate the waist. Now what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to split the crotch and bring it down, which might undo the arms. Like this. And you're going to want to bring these tabs into these slots, if you can, like this. And now here's why I say make sure you keep at least his gun, because these tabs are not necessarily the best for, holding together the entire crotch of the combiner. NBK thought of this because they removed Longhaul's normal crotch piece that, was supposed to tab in and secure all this. So they did think of a replacement. His gun. You're gonna want to make sure this gray tab right here is facing this section. So you can push it on like this, and bring the barrel, and like this. And that securely locks the hips in place. Then you're also going to want to fold the tires back, like this, and bring the bed down. Make sure the arms are in place, and, you're also going to want to come in here, bring these gray sections out, and you're also supposed to bring the wheels down. And here you have Longhaul in abdomen and crotch and thighs mode. And he looks good. He looks good. I'd say this is the only real area that the Combiner Wars beats this one. Because, let's grab the Combiner Wars one. The Combiner Wars one, it's not just basically the thighs. Because he does have the, this section that folds out, which makes the legs longer, and thus makes his crotch, crotch and leg section bigger. But, other than that, I think I like this guy a hell of a lot more. But yeah. Anyway, robot mode. So, of course, fold these in. Fold the wheels up. You're going to want to actually bring the crotch and shift it in. And not pop it off the ball joint. Bring the crotch and shift it in. This was their solution for removing the robot mode crotch, is just to have the combined crotch shift in, which is pretty nice. Lift this back up, rotate the waist again, and shift these in. and tab it in. Tab it in. Then you're actually going to want to straighten out the legs before you finish tabbing it in. Flip these back so you can, or go ahead and, you're not that way, but, you know, flip it in. You're actually going to want to fold these sections back this way. Then bring this in and rotate this. You're going to want to bring it up like this. That gets it out of the way of the wheel in robot mode. Yeah. Whoop. Shift the wheel in. I almost knocked the gun off. Rotate this side of the bed. Now you can plug the crotch in. Like I said, this panel right here is really loose. Bring these sections down. Bring them back. And flip the foot up. Bring this back all the way. Bring that up. And then you can have him standing. We are, going to raise the camera again. And come to the back. Kind of bring this forward so you can bring the arms out. Bring the arms out. And then slide them out. Rotate them down. Rotate them again so the bucket part is facing the inside. Flip out the hand. Flip out the hand. Close that section back up. Same thing on this side. Also, you're going to want to tab the bucket in here, like this. Flip out the hand. Flip out the hand. Flip out the hand. There we go. It can be a little bit of a kerfuffle. But yeah. Now, you're going to want to bring the section back again. Open up the midsection. And bring up the head. Close that back up. And there you have Long Haul in robot mode. And yeah, this guy looks good. He looks really, really good. Leaps and bounds better than the Combiner Wars version. Even this version that has a fucking diaper because combined mode crotch looks leaps and bounds better than that old Combiner Wars version. But yeah, let's get in close on that nice head sculpt. Nice glowing orange eyes. Technically, you're supposed to have the bed or this kind of shelf section, you know, kind of down a little bit, but you know, that kind of interferes with light piping, so I just bring it up. Also, the combined mode chest can store the exact same place it did in vehicle mode, just right here on this shelf. And he can, you know, kind of use that as like an over-the-head weapon, if you want. But yeah. Speaking of weapons, his gun. You can plug it into his hand, if you really can. Yeah. And yeah, he looks good. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint, and the panel it's on can move forward if you want it to, though on mine it's really loose. The arms can do a full 360, then go outward about that far. You do have bicep rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, which, if you undo this panel, can go both ways. You do have wrist rotation. You do have waist rotation. The legs can kick forward about that far before the crotch plate gets in the way, and because of the way it works, you can't move the crotch plate out of the way. Back that far. Outwards, more than the full splits. Rotation at the thigh. With the wheel in, only about 90 degrees of bend. If you rotate the bucket out, bring the wheel out, you can get a full deep knee bend. And the feet are on ball joints and hinged right here. But so yeah, he looks good. The only thing I wish NBK did that the original generation toy one did is have the shoulders shift up, but that's a small thing. He still looks really good. Leaps and bounds better than the Combiner Wars version. And to prove my point, it's seriously night and day. Like, seriously, I'm a Combiner Wars apologist, especially with long haul. But, I mean, come on. This guy is fucking beautiful. Especially in comparison. Here he is with the DX9 version, which I'd say they both look really good. Here he is with G1 Toy, Legacy G1 Toy Universe Optimus. Here he is with the NBK Scrapper, who does not want to stand right now. Here he is with NBK Mixmaster. I didn't finish transforming his feet, but you know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do this with Mixmaster too, but here he is with Voyager Shockwave. Well, Leader Shockwave, but fuck it, Voyager Shockwave. Yeah, all in all, I really like this guy. I think he's my favorite, or one of my favorites of the set. He just looks so good and is so much better than that Combiner Wars version. In literally all except for scale. Or, like, you know, he doesn't feel as big as he's not as big as he should be, but, you know. All in all, I can look past that. He looks smashing. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, comment down below, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time when, hopefully, my normal recording space is back. I really want to get back into my normal recording space before I finish Devastator. My current my table is being used at the moment, and you know I record like 3 or 4 at a time, so yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, I will see you all next time. Peace.